Dayna Linton with Novels Alive TV, and I am here with USA Today Bestselling author Jennifer St. Giles, aka Jennifer Saints, aka J.L. Saint.
There you go. You got them all three.
Wow.
Split personalities.
Yeah, I guess. So your Jennifer St. Giles is your romance.
I write Gothic historical and paranormal thrillers under Jennifer St. Giles. And then we did a little experiment with some sexy romances and added pictures to the book, and those are PDF files, ebooks that you can buy on betweenyoursheets.com, and those are under the name Jennifer Saints. And now I've got another personality coming out, which is something I'm excited about writing about, and it's called Collateral Damage, and it will be coming out under the name J.L. Saint. And it'll be coming out in December through Sam Hain as an ebook first, and then in print the next year.
So what are the advantages? You've always been an author who was a print author.
That's correct.
And now you've gone to ebook. And what is the advantage to doing that?
Let's see. Well, you can start one way in saying that there is a lot of flux and changes going on in the publishing world right now. They are, they have to change how they are marketing and promoting and distributing books. And going to EPUB at this point, which is an exploding market, with all of the e-readers that are out there, from the Sony to the Mac, iPad, to the Kindle. Everybody is reading books on e-readers, and it is the up-and-coming new market.
26 e-readers on the plane down here.
Wow.
26 people reading.
That's
e-readers.
amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. So at this point in my career, because I didn't garner the number of readers and fan base that I needed to really go up the next level in publishing strata that they have, I've decided to kind of like take a step back and start with an e-reading market, especially now that I'm changing. I'm not going to give up my other books.
Right.
Those I'll continue to put out however way I decide I can do that, whether it will be through ebook or whatever. But what I'm going to do at this point is I'm taking a step back, and I'm going to come out in an ebook under a new genre, which is military suspense, that I've been wanting to write for a long, long time. And I am going to focus on building a fan base in that direction. And where else can you do that better but in an exploding market, which is what's exactly happening with the EPUB.
So by having it J.L. Saint, and your cover is very macho.
Oh, it's wonderful.
It's
fantastic.
An amazing cover. Do you hope to bring in male readers?
Absolutely. I actually am going to try and balance my book that it will please both male and female readers. I think women readers want to have the intricacy, the thrill of the action and the suspense, along with a full-body romance in their book, because they want to have that depth as well as, the relationship in the emotions too.
Well, do you think that sometimes as readers, maybe publishers think that the readers can't handle that much plot or something like that?
They do. Actually, when this book first made the rounds through New York publishing houses, my feedback was very, very positive from all of the houses, all of them, that they would want me to tone down the plot and cut down on the subplots and just focus on the romance. And I wasn't willing to do that. I wanted the book to be as strong in both areas, both the romance and in the suspense, thriller type action. And Sam Hain was the only publisher that came to me and said, we want it just like you got it. We don't want you to, they're in a position, and that's another thing about EPUB is they are in a position to take chances on everything, because they do not have to cater to the market as much as a print publisher does. And so it makes it fantastic for an author wanting to switch genres. It makes it fantastic for an author beginning into, just starting out their career. In fact, we were just sitting at the bar for lunch, which is what you do at RT.
Yes.
And one of the major hardback New York, writers was saying that, he was about ready to, how did he put it, escape from all of the problems dealing with New York and publishing, and he was thinking about seriously just going to ebook and doing it himself. And so, there is a lot to be said about the independence that can be garnered through ebook publishing. And it puts more of the author's career in their own control, as opposed to it being just up to the whims and of
some editor somewhere.
Or New York, you're a small fish in a big house, big sea out there in the publishing world. And writers need to have a little bit more control of their career. We're an artist, and very few artists have as little control over their career and their marketing as writers do.
Well, and I think what's important, and you've been through this before about a dumbing down.
Yes.
Dumb down because the readers aren't going to get it. It's too much. There's too much plot there, and you're going to lose your readers. And I've read your books before they've gone, and I think that really does a disservice to the readers, because they can handle it.
I think so. I think so.
Lots
of times what the publisher is trying to do is they're trying to keep a writer consistent with what they would call like a niche. The readers are going to expect this kind of story. They're going to expect this kind of outcome. They're going to expect this kind of balance between whatever elements of the book are, and that's where they want, they put you in this slot, and that's what they want you to write.
And don't go outside of it.
Right.
Because it's not going to work.
Yeah.
And so that's great that, the e-publishing houses will give you that opportunity to have a more intricate details in your book and more subplots. And I always think about the Dan Brown books. Those are loaded with a lot of material, and the people like it.
Oh, they love it.
Yeah.
They're intelligent readers, and they want to have a full-bodied story. They want the depth. They want the hidden intricacies that are involved. Like in all of Dan Brown's plots, there is hidden depths and meanings, and even in the architecture and everything. And they want the mystery. They want to have that excitement and that puzzlement that they can delve into and kind of like engage their mind into. And as writers, we all strive to make that happen on the page, not only in the relationships, but in the just in how the story comes out, in the unfolding of the story and things like that. We as writers want that to happen.
You want to build the aha moments.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And those are big.
Yeah, but you want to have all the clues kind of built in, so the reader can all of a sudden say, "Oh man, I should have got that."
And have it all come together, and then just have them go, "Oh wow, when this happened." And do you hear that from your readers sometimes? That, "Oh man, when I read your book and it came to this part."
Yeah, there's some readers that and they enjoy it more when they haven't been able to figure out who the bad guy is, and then all of a sudden they go, I missed that clue.
And every one of your books, even your really strong romances, there's usually a murder mystery involved.
Yes, yeah. In my Gothic historicals, there's a murder mystery involved, and Also, and the paranormals are more of a thriller because you know who the bad guys are.
It's black and white.
It's black and white, and you know who the good guys are. But what separates, I guess, a suspense from and a mystery from a thriller is the reader is clued in on who the bad guys are, and you're seeing what's happening, and you know in there, and it's sort of like the interaction between the bad guys and the good guys are driving the plot. Whereas in a mystery and suspense, the hero and the heroine are driving the plot, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. And the reader doesn't necessarily know what's going on either, and
So
they're trying to
figuring
figure it
at
out
the
too.
same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you are an amazing writer,
Thank you.
and I personally just love you.
I love you too. I pay you for that.
Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you.